Still writing the same client update emails every single Monday, such as, "Hi John, here's your hours. Hi Sarah, here's your summary." If you're doing this manually, it's costing you time and it's killing your billable hours. Let's automate that entire process without code. In this video, you'll build a real system that sends personalized client emails from Airtable every Monday morning. No more copy paste. You'll learn how to connect Airtable to track your clients and updates, n8n, automate everything, and email to deliver a clean, professional message each week. By the end, you'll have a workflow that runs without you, saving hours and making you look good doing it. Before we get started, here's what you'll need. First, a free Airtable account. Second, an n8n account, either cloud or self-hosted. And third, an email connection, such as Gmail, Outlook, or SMTP. Fourth, an Airtable personal access token. And 5, optionally, our free Airtable template with sample data. Build this from scratch? Grab the free Airtable template using the link in the description. It's pre-filled and ready to plug into the workflow, so you can be up and running in minutes. Let's jump into the demo and build this step by step. From your Airtable dashboard, click Add a Base and choose Start from Scratch. Name your base like Client Weekly Updates. You'll get a screen such as you see here. My base is called Client Weekly Updates. Rename the table to Clients and click Save. Add the following fields. The first one, call that client name. The next field, we're going to make that an email. Change the type to email. Add billable hours. Pick a number. Next, a long text field and call this the update summary. Add a checkbox and call that send email ? Add a date field and call that last sent. And finally, add a formula field and call that the record ID. We want an actual formula here before we can save it. We'll use record_ID and create field. There we have our fields. These fields give you automation everything it needs to personalize your client messages and track what was. And you can pre-fill this table if you want with a few test clients if you're following along with the demo. Let's add a few test clients. Bob Smith, Bob at gmail.com. We have billable hours of 12. And then continue to fill out sample data that you can test with later. That's it for setting up the Airtable clients table. This is the structure we'll pull from. Or grab the Airtable template below and skip this part. To connect the Airtable to tools like n8n, you'll need a secure personal access token. Here's how to create one in under 2 minutes. First, head to airtable.com/create/tokens, and you'll see a screen like the one shown here. Next, click the Create New Token button up in the corner. Name the token something like n8 Client Automation Token. Then scroll down and add the following scopes: data.records read, data.records write, and schema.bases.read. Next, click Add Base. Select your proper base, which for us is Client Weekly Updates. What we're doing here is limiting the token to the base that we're selecting. This keeps things secure and prevents unwanted access. Next, we'll create the actual token. Click the Create Token button. Now this is your secret token. Copy that and paste it somewhere securely because Airtable will not show that to you again. Click on the little button to copy it, and then you can click Done. And now you're back to the main list of tokens where you'll see it listed at the bottom. And this is your access token you can use with n8n, Make, or Zapier, or create a custom script. To connect to a specific Airtable base, you'll need the base ID. And here's the fastest way to find it. Go to airtable.com/API. You'll see a screen such as shown here. Then find the actual base that you want, which right here for us is the client weekly updates, and click on it. Now look in your browser's address bar, and then the part starting with WAP, which is highlighted here, is the base ID. For this workspace, I have APP7FA72J9EV949R3. Copy that, and you can paste that in n8n or whatever automation tool you use, and that's it. You now have your Airtable base ID. Let's head back to the main tutorial and put it to work. In n8n, create a new workflow. If you're managing weekly emails for clients, tracking those sends in Airtable manually, this is your sign to automate. In under 5 minutes, I'll show you how we send personalized emails and log the status back into Airtable. Here you see the completed workflow. This workflow starts with a simple scheduled trigger. We want to run this weekly every Monday morning. We set the trigger interval to weeks. Weeks between triggers is 1. The trigger on weekdays is Monday. The hour is 9 a.m. and the minutes 0. Step 2 is our Airtable search records. Make sure that you had the credentials set up earlier with an access token from Airtable. The resource is a record. Operation search. The base is our client weekly updates. Our table is clients. And we want to filter on the send email question mark. This is the checkbox back of the Airtable that we select to indicate that the email should go out to that contact. Here we'll pull all the rows from Airtable where the send email checkbox is true. This ensures we're only processing clients that need an email this week. Step 3, loop over all the items. We do that by having a batch size of 1. At 4, send an email. The credentials is our SMTP account. Credentials we name to a send. And then you add your from email. For us, it'll be info@precisionaisystems.com. And then the to email, that's your field. That's your JSON field.email. Subject will have something such as weekly update with the JSON field of the client name and the HTML copy for the body. You can see here. Feel free to customize either the subject or the body or both if you want. But this email gets dynamically personalized for each client by pulling the values directly from the Airtable record. Step 5, we need a merge node. This step merges the email output, which contains metadata like the message ID and response, with the original Airtable record, which contains the record ID we need for updating. For the merge node, the mode is continue. You want to combine by the position, and there's only 2 inputs. Step 6, update the Airtable record. Here we have the same credentials as before. With the record, we're doing an update. Our base is the client weekly updates. Our table is our clients. Map each column manually. And the columns match on is the record ID. And we look for the actual record ID, which is the .json.id. And what we're doing here, we're turning off the send email question mark checkbox that we had previously had on to mark whether the email to be sent, so we don't send another email later. And then for the last set an expression, and we want to set it to now. So this update record writes the results back to Airtable, so we don't email the same client again until next time. Finally, for step 7, we want to test and verify. Click the execute workflow button, and once the workflow runs, you'll see it go through each node indicated by the green and the check mark. It'll send an email to each active client. Airtable is now updated with the email status and metadata. And the send email question mark checkbox is set default to prevent duplicates. Congratulations, you just built a working automation. You just built a client update system that runs itself every Monday. No more admin, no more missed emails. What used to take 2 to 3 hours every week, now takes 0. This is what automation feels like. And this is just the beginning. Want to build this even faster? Head to the link in the description, opt in, and get access to our Airtable template and the PDF setup guide and bonus resources for extending this workflow. Download the resources, book a free discovery session, and subscribe for more automations that save time and grow your firm. Thank you.